We have long maps, and we have only one single round on each map. They are unknown. You have to see the track, the line quickly. You have to, yeah, get through all the troll parts that are definitely there, and get as good positions as possible. That's basically what you do in this cup. And we start with Coast. Stadium car on Coast. It is. I think I needed to jump there. I guess I needed to jump there. I mean, I was thinking about doing that anyway. You have always 2 warm-ups in the start, like 2 short warm-ups. Okay, yeah, you have to jump, but it's not that free. Ah, yeah, okay. This map is maybe not as great. Alright. We start with the first map, Stadium Car on Coast. Usually something where I need to win. Nice landmark. Nice. I mean, do we have to go in here? It was the first unclear thing and my race is instant destroyed. I mean, I was going to that ramp and was like, how far do you jump there? Because in this enemy mix hard to know when you don't usually drive that. Oh, bugs everywhere. Nah. Nah, that's shit. That one block that you can't see, and exactly there I'm outside. I'm still 11th. What the heck? All of that just because of one thing. I mean, I don't think that this map is super long, so I need to catch up quickly. But the map is so easy. Tenth, ey. Yeah, this is So Roa is first ahead of Alexor, and those two are also the two biggest opponents that I have. Alexor's very good in that stuff, and Roa is like playing this always. And on my best environment, like my best car, the stadium car, I'm now only 10th. Usually I do win with that car, or I'm at least in the top places, like top 3. But now I'm only 10th on my best car, and 2 players finished right in front of me. Ref Tipo and Sherlock Holmes. Right in front of me, but I tell you they didn't have that respawn. I mean, the map was super free, super easy. I would have been definitely 3rd, definitely 4th. I don't know about the pace now, like which position did I have before that jump. But I mean, this is just, no? You come here, and then you see, aha, there is a tunnel, here's a booster, and I was like, how far do you jump? Or do you even over... Like, when I then jumped off, it was already too late to react for the release. And I thought, maybe you can even overjump that, like if I didn't release, maybe you can overjump the mountain there. Or is there anything else I should jump to? Like, it was confusing. And I waited so long with the respawn, of course, because I landed on top here and wanted to back out and drop to the road, but of course I was landing beside the road. No idea if you can get up the road from outside. The thing is, there are 2 competitions at the same time. I could also do the Pathfinding Cup by Talnai instead. But let me check the Discord maybe before the next map loads. Yeah, he wrote server open, but I have the feeling that nobody's joining there. It was not announced, you know. Also not a big announcement. So snow environment. Oh, we have here a maze. Come from here. And we have to go to the right and then directly left. Then we follow here the outside line. Okay. That's good that I saw that. Let's go. Hello. Yeah, just now I have to focus. The second race is starting here. First race didn't go well. Because of just this one single part. But, oh, it starts again. Like, you see that sign there? Yeah, you see the sign from the back. But I don't look at that. I mean, there's obviously, you see the down part of the sign. I think the signs are just an issue in snow, that you always see them from both sides. But that's like a clearly mapping mistake now. Ach, we come already now to that maze? Okay. Okay. I mean, this will help me a lot. Upsala, I drove wrong. The fact that I've seen that directly. I'm only 8th? Huh? Now I'm mildly confused. How am I only 8th? I thought I'm 1st. After that part. Naja, we have a weird map. Oh, hype sees nothing. Don't tell me the respawn is here! No way! Like, that is the longest respawn that you could have. Of course, it's right before the checkpoint and it was the blindest turn. Ah, God, that's what I meant with troll parts, by the way, earlier. What was that long sector, man? Like, that's respawn alone. We make cars on. So there was someone respawning. Now I know why they respawn there. I thought, ah, nice, I can gain some positions here. It goes amazing. Like, I didn't do a single mistake until here. I would say. Ah, there's a checkpoint. This is crazy, man. I mean, at this point it doesn't matter, I guess. How many people are also right ahead of me? Then the finish comes now. Nothing works. Hä? What? Why are we somewhere else now? Ah, yeah. But the first guys are in the finish already. Yeah, it was too late, of course. And now it just can't get him. Drifting? Yeah, with a stadium car. The other cars you do not want to drift. I was thinking about going now to the Telnai pathfinding quickly. Let me check that. Maybe play this instead. After I got 10th and 14th, I'm basically out of the competition. I see many cars are still at the start. Like, it's a map by Telnai. That means that there's a higher chance that people will struggle with this stuff. I saw people lining up. Okay, so this is seemingly the first checkpoint. I see people making it onto this black ledge. And then they can drop there, down. I'm not sure what I want to do, guys. Let me check the other cup. Sorry, Uli. Just looking if they started already the next match. Ah, we're just in the podium sequence. I don't know, I might switch between the two maps, between the two cups. I'm not really in the mood for the pathfinding stuff, like to think now where could it be, especially because it is now built by Talnai, so it's completely different. Yeah, there might be things that you would not expect in Tom maps. This is also one of my better environments here. You can here now only go for certain map wins. Try to win a map. That's the only thing we can go for. That's just a driving map. There is no troll in these two maps. I mean, I would have liked to see where the finish is. first, but the top 4 are within 1 single second. Oh my god. Good that I played this. Holy shit. Also this happens when you have a skill map. Yeah, this map I knew directly there will be no troll section in this. It's just, as Aibo just writes, pure racing. And I knew that this is good for me. Wo ist Fred? Rote, Lanz. It's Lanz. Didier's snake is like Clem or Pussy, I think. Clem. The Neko Zepset Rohr. Crash Bandicoot. I don't remember. It's Reds. Okay. Then Alexa only 8th actually, loses a lot of positions. Sherlock Holmes, Snack, Hüb, Thibaut. Boah, I mean, I looked a few times. The last checkpoint where I looked before the end was second place for me, and then there was another checkpoint where I looked, I was first ahead of Neko by 800s. And the others were a little bit further behind. Not much, but a little bit further. But Neko got now 4th, because he lost 4/10 on me since that part. And I got 1st, and he's 4th. Like, how the heck? I definitely was not first in going into the last turn. Like, we're gonna save the replay. We're gonna watch that later. I had a sick last turn. Like, the last combination was so good. I'm pretty sure I overtook at least one of them. Maybe all of them. The only questionable thing was that I couldn't jump smooth into the finish. And that was, like, where I thought I made cars on, I saw I made interface on in this jump, and I saw I'm first. That was the first I saw. Then I saw I didn't make this jump smooth, and I looked then to the bottom and see, oh, I was only 300s ahead. Well, then I will not win. And somehow I managed to stay the same ahead, even though I didn't make it smooth. I'm not sure if you can even make it smooth. I really would need to go wide here for that, but you can't know before, so the others were also tight for sure. Yeah, but while winning here now, I will continue with this. I'm not in the mood for the Talnai pathfinding. Good that I didn't miss the start of this coast race. I mean, this was the perfect map for me. No troll, just skill, and then I'm first. Yeah. Okay, was close, but when you think that I do not drive coast during the week, then I'm kinda inactive in United, then this was a very good run. Of course, earlier, in like 2008, 2009, I would have been maybe faster than this run, because I was very much in coast, and especially in such maps. I definitely had good pace there, but yeah. Let's go next map, which is desert environment. I see here some... I guess already now I would say it looks weird. Ach ja, the map has no signs. Okay, I saw a white sign. It does mean it didn't load. So yeah, there are signs placed, but they are all just white. They do not load. Beautiful. Well... no. I mean, Niesen is fine, right? That's not a code if you niece. Actually, I heard my grandfather did do that on purpose, the sneezing. Like there, he took something on his arm, put his nose there, and then he started sneezing. He liked it. I mean, it's pretty cool. Not when I do a COVID test, and I don't really like it. But, naja. I don't think that it was Schnupftabak. But I don't know. I never saw it myself. But I see it at people at work doing taking Schnupftabak all the day. Like every 10 minutes. Tja. And as this map is super easy, this did cost me a lot of positions. This one small respawn, the first mistake that I had. You have to go here, I guess. Once you're behind, you start to not focus. And then something like this happens. Oh my god. In the faster section, eh? Where to go? Like, I wanted to first go up, but then it can't really see when the platform ends or not ends. I wonder if others have science. I mean, someone wrote something with science, so I guess they don't. I literally drove everywhere wrong where you could drive wrong. Like, it's not even funny at this point. Ah! We finish soon, I'm sure. Yeah, when the chat in game starts, then definitely. Ah, Mann. Ends there. Yeah, now Alexo's back in second again. He was 3 times second. Also I don't know, this cup also goes so bad. Despite the win. Like I got my victory on a map. But usually the thing is that I'm in this cup consistent over all the environments. Always, like I never have perfect races in this cup, never. And I usually always have then that one or other thing and I end up then in 5th place or something. But then I get 5th in every map and that puts me still in the fight for the top places over all the maps. But I don't win. Now I won one map, but the other 3 maps I got 10th, 14th and 19th. Like that's so weird. Like I'm never that far behind usually, but yeah, you see. Can this car roll over? In a normal turn, no. It drifts away before it would roll over. But yeah, that's like so dumb how this map went. It is also, like it's always dangerous when you drive maps that are way too easy. Also for example, if the coast map that I won had now one stupid stuff in there, one jump that is unclear, or a jump where you jump too far and you need to respawn, and I lose 10 seconds with that respawn, I would have dropped from 1st to like 15th, because on the rest of the track you cannot gain, yeah. So there were competitions many years ago, like over 15 years ago, that were beach cups, island beach. And this is what we are doing now here, seems like. Yeah, it's all about to react quickly now on what you see. What you need to know is the amount of speed that you have on the different surfaces. Where's even the finish? Naja, we start. Let's go. Wer was right? I can't see all the cars, so I put them off. Also the question is always when you reach an island, which direction do you need to go? I expected that. I could be leading now. Yeah, time to lead. Like, expected that the right side is blocked off there. I didn't want to take the risk to go there. Because we saw that block early on the map and what the block does. It just blocks. I saw that and kinda expected it then. Nein. And now I took the wrong decision. And the finish is surely close. Okay, the others did as well. Huh. And now the map becomes a bit more weird. Hä? I won. Oh. Yo. What was the ending? what way did I take? I went here and then I went to the right. Yeah, wanted to check the finish before. I look like little ants. How they follow each other. So here it was correct that I went to the right, but here directly to the right, maybe that would have been a bit faster, hard to say. Wow. I mean, I had a very good lead at some point. Like in the very start, I was again unlucky with the first checkpoint where my car super high bounced up and I had to then backside, lost all my momentum. Yeah, then I made cars off and then the whole section right here on the outside was so good. Then with this tiny part here I got the lead. And that was so good at some parts. Really good. And then I had here, I looked and I was like super far in front. Over 10 seconds. But then I started losing it step by step. I could not... Here you saw for the first time this block and that it's blocking basically at the beach. Here I saw that there's also starting something like this and was like, do you have to go there? Or it was on some other island. Where you approach it in a way that you could think, oh, maybe you have to go onto that. There were some parts. Yeah, here I have no idea what happened. That I lost so much speed to the other player over these parts here. It was here then at the end where he fucked up. But I missed now the part before where I had respawn. I mean that was before, right? Was it that? No. And I feel like I overjumped something now in the map. Also here's something blocked and here's something blocked, but there I didn't die. Yeah, somehow I can't spot the part where I had to respawn and the others as well. It must be here, you would think. It is basically a snake, this whole track now. Start out the outside. Then you go into this part. And then to the finish. For sub 5 minutes? I don't think that you would gain that much. But I really wonder, where is that? Ah, here! It was the stones, of course. Yeah, it was the stones. Yeah, exactly. I came here and I saw the stones and I was like, I should have gone to the right through the palm trees, but let's try here. And then it was obviously blocked and you could of course drive through the water as well. I did the correct decision to respawn, I guess, and the others also did the same mistake. Like kinda, it was obvious that you should just save it by going to the right, but the decision came too late, no? Then you tried the outside and it's blocked there. And then always thinking, to the left here, nah, no, to the right. Couldn't really see well. That was anyway a super weird section. Then I got overtaken, then he crashes. Then here the ending, right or left of this, no? It would have been better to go right. Because you can surely go through this gap. And I went full left outside around the house. And I mean, I could have been overtaken there. You can also just go over the crest. The crest has like 100 speed, the beach 200. When you go straight. Of course, there are a lot of corners. I'm not sure what the surface is in the right beside the house. But I definitely went a full outside line. I could have gotten overtaken there so easily. Kinda I do pathfinding here as well. Also if we if it's just about the amount of map wins, then I am looking good today. It's so dumb. I finally have map wins, and then I have the worst possible positions on other maps. Like it's either top or completely flop. Bay will be flop, because Bay is often like completely troll and is way too hard, and people are also good on it. Look at that. I mean, you can basically say... What is this crap? And that's the start? Oh god. Also if it starts already like this, then I don't want to know how it continues. Why only this one platform? So many people do that? Nice two-wheeler around the corner. Uh-oh. For once I do the side surf and decide to drift the corner in Bay, and then there is a jump right afterwards. Like, how unlucky can you be? Like, what the heck? That's the first time I decided for a drift in a corner, because I know that sides have always did that on such corners, on Bay maps. How could I know that there is a speed check right afterwards? Every time I go for speed at the exit, and one time I don't do it, jump. Hey, crazy. What? Oh, I really... I would have made the jump easily, but I released because I wasn't sure what's coming up. And then I don't make the jump because I did release. But I have exactly that one speed where you can't make it. Amazing. Oh god. Interesting. What? What? What's this? Hä? Nice. When just one random thing doesn't work 4 times in a row. I mean, I was catching up, I was on a decent position again. I mean, that are just respawns. As if someone has the precision. Ah! I would have jumped exactly into the hole again. Oh! Whoa, 9 water! Huh? Was there any signage that you should watch out what's coming up? I mean, you could gain a lot of places in such a part, yeah. That's for sure. You could gain a lot of positions there if you survive it. But of course I am just barely beside the road. Really. One Cam 1 issue. Where's the track? Cam 3 and Cam 1 issue. Like on such a map that has kinda RPG elements, I could be so much further ahead. But instead it went really shit. I was so sure I hit a lamp there. Ah, yeah, 9th place. So what did we have to do here? So at first this part, where I don't understand if he plans this flip, why doesn't he build a platform 1 block to the right? Or why not a platform on both? Because you have to go now here, super tight, and then you wonder if this will already make you roof it there or then at the loop. Naja. It would have been much easier to the right. So what did go wrong? We had this part and we jumped up. Then these warning signs here where you never know what does it warn you. Should you slow down? Should you just get precise something? Okay, that was still fine. Here I wondered if you could go inside, but no, it was just such a tight corner. Then the things here. And wall ride, okay. Yeah, until here it wasn't fine. I was only behind from the start. Yeah, and then came this drift and suddenly... No. Amazing. That was such a dumb mistake. Or time loss. Here I wonder... You could go directly here full inside if you would know. Or you could even... Ach no, this is the jump here. Ah. Yeah, okay. Right. Up there, up there, up there. Checkpoint. Then here was a bit lucky. I have to be lucky as well. So I still had a feeling like I can go far up in this race. But now, at some point, it must start. The weirdness of parts. First of all, this one here. You come here and I jump. And then I feel like, oh shit, should have landed on the ramp. And I do release. It was too late to land on the ramp. And then I release in a way that I basically land here and don't make it onto the street. And I would have done that full speed. But there's always also shit when you have to land in such a turn. Because if you jump on the right side, the turn is of course much further away than on the left side. And you of course come out on the right side. So you would need to jump purposely to the left to land on the road. And you can't know that at that point. Yeah. Also, it looks very confusing, that section from here. And the platform blocks of course what is behind. So then, yeah, here I knew this drop down part, but I didn't know it was at this point. Like here I decided to go from here, and then of course you have no angle for that. But that is not the most important respawn. Yeah, okay, I had a pretty shit respawn because you need to slow down for all the... otherwise you could have just overjumped many of those moves, I guess. That was interesting. Here I then looked and saw, I'm further up now. Also with getting the slowdown here, was in 8th place. Then came a bunch of these precision things. I saw this immediately, where I thought maybe I gained here more positions. So I had really hope. Yeah, here I just YOLO'd over. Should have maybe taken it slower and just drive. But yeah, then came this. And now this is like the reason why I'm so far behind. Otherwise I would have been ahead of Alexa in 6th. The others are of course pretty far in front, but I don't know how much time I lost here. So basically the idea was I just go straight against it. Yeah. And then I was not jumping high enough, got to slow down. Then at some point I tried to turn to the right, and I was also not making it. I know that from RPG maps in Stadium that you want to turn to the left and then you make a nice spin. But the problem was the height was missing. And I wasn't sure, when I turned to the left, why should I jump higher then? That is then maybe a smooth jump, but shouldn't I jump lower with that? But yeah, once I tried it with a bit of left steer, I suddenly kept so much more speed that I was just jumping higher. Yeah, but after 4 or 5 respawns, that's like... Oh my god, Teppen. Feed jumper check. So we play now. I guess the jumper check just put old maps. He just took old maps from the Copper Millions Cup, which is the earlier name of this competition. And then he just added a different car to these tracks. And now we do rally in Bay. Amazing. And Ben is very known with the 7 ends. He was one of the first block mix abusers, as you can see right here. He did build trial maps as well. Like he's a bit the Simo 900 of Trackmania United, you could say. He was the first one to build iconic trial maps in United, and block mixed also a lot and found some stuff. Alright, let's see. I don't know if I played the Bay version of this map, or is that really a thing? I don't know. Usually this race, if it's the exact same map, then this race should take ages now. Because Rally is of course much slower than Bay. Maybe Jumper Check just built a finish earlier, who knows. But already now I can say that this map looks very confusing, and yeah, I need to drive better. Only 14th. Of course, United players are pretty good in Rally. Guess that basically everyone did that. Over jumping the checkpoint. Yeah, in this map you really have to think this map was not meant to be driven with rally car. Hence, something like that doesn't work. I don't... Oh nein, scheiße. I thought you had to turn around there. Yeah, I'm down to 18th because I drove beside the checkpoint. Okay, we do a comeback now, guys. We do the sickest comeback that we've ever seen. Beautiful turn right there. Danger, I don't know any danger. Tactical wallbang to keep the nose slide as long as possible. You know what we do? I let the interface off, and then after I finished, I keep it off, and then I ask you and also myself, what do you think is my position? Which position did I get? And then you guess. Don't see you. was a bad corner. No, it goes so long. Block mixed wall. Ah, scheiße. That did cost me time. Because this map is of course super easy. Oh my god. Aww. Damn finished Shabate. And then you have a block where you drift out. One fucking Cam 1 issue. Yeah, so it was a comeback for some time and now I... what do you think? Which position is this? Seventh is way too good, I'm far away from 7th. I was 18th when I made interface off. But I was 18th because I had the respawn. But I tell you, I am 16th. And I am 15th. Sebster. GG. And I said 16th. Was also close. I lost 2 positions in the end easily. Then I would have been 13th without that shit in the end. Then there is another group with 42 to 45, pretty close together. Alexo again second. Alexo got 4 times second, I believe. 4 times or 5 times even. He was second. No, he wasn't second when I won. But... he's so often second, he didn't win a single time. Ah, Neko won again. Ah, shit. Would have been nicer if Alexor won, because then I could say that I won the cup because I won the most maps of everyone. But Neko also won 2 maps now. Maybe even more, I don't know. But yeah, it was a bit weird. The cup today. Naja, so there's one other thing, by the way, with this cup that is also something where you could win. The driver that was finishing the closest to a flat 6-minute time is also mentioned in the results. But yeah, on this map we are far over that. We would need to check other maps if we were close to 6 minutes on one of them. I once was the closest driver. Didn't even realize that, but in the VOD I saw it then. And then for the first time in the results they did not mention it, who was the closest to 6 minutes, obviously. Yeah.